Casinos will soon have to carry out tighter checks when receiving cash deposits from their customers. This is part of updated measures following a report by the Home Affairs, Finance Ministry and Central Bank to counter terrorism financing. Now, due diligence checks will have to be carried out when casinos receive a cash deposit of 4,000 Singapore dollars or more into a customer's account. This is 1,000 Singapore dollars lower or down from the current threshold. Authorities say Singapore's openness as a financial business and transport hub means the nation could be exploited to finance terrorist activities. Now, this is the first revision to the threshold, and it will kick in this year. Besides casinos, the report also highlights terrorist financing threats. For instance, potential spillovers from the ongoing Israel-Hamas conflict and self-radicalised individuals who can tap various channels to finance terror acts. Now, take, for instance, digital payment tokens. Now, these virtual assets and currencies can be used to raise and move funds across borders. While there's no strong evidence that this is being done, Singapore's not taking any chances. A screening process is in place for senders and receivers of digital asset transfers. And amid ongoing global conflict, authorities say online donation campaigns could become a Trojan horse for foreign terrorism-related actors. Now, to counter this, the Central Bank and Home Affairs Ministry are raising awareness about the risks associated with fundraising.
Singapore might get involved in terrorism by donating their money either aware or unaware. Because especially with the existing conflict internationally, what is going on now in Israel and Hamas conflict, in Ukraine and other places in the world, individuals who are attached emotionally to that might donate the money not through legal means, unaware or maybe, unknowingly.
Cross-border online payments are also an area of concern, especially as there has been one conviction since 2020 of a local sympathizer using this to support terrorism-related acts abroad. Now, the central bank says it will continue engaging industry players on the best practices against terrorism financing. Now, turning to the national level, Singapore's embarking on a new strategy to combat such threats. It includes preventing prospective terrorists from exploiting Singapore's open economy, as well as monitoring high-risk sectors. Another focus is to take strong and resolute action against terrorists and sympathizers.
Something that the report should consider in the future will be the power of narrative. How the radical group has been hijacked and used, exploit a specific narrative, especially religious narrative, to create anxiety, to galvanize support and sympathy. So vulnerable individuals might be willing to donate to their cause because they have been so good using a narrative.